two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the LSU Tigers. Radio Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Arkansas comes into the game with bragging rights and possession of the Golden Boot, that massive trophy that they battled for. LSU fans did not enjoy that late season loss to their rivals. LSU thinking payback this time.
Yeah, think about all the talent that LSU brings in every single year. The last time they played...
Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And we're going to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
And just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams...
He's in the clear. There's not in more. He's still running. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. With a strong tackle there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Catch made on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looks like LSU has the first down. The fans of the Razorbacks and LSU Tigers know that they battled for the Golden Boot. The rest of you are confused. Check them out. Arkansas stacked on top of Louisiana. It sort of looks like a boot, and then the rest is history.
Yeah, to put it simply, that's exactly what it is. In '96, the boot trophy was commissioned from 24-karat gold. It's over 4 feet tall and 200 pounds in weight. And a fun fact, it's the heaviest true trophy in college football.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And finally tackled him, but an excellent return after the pick. And Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They bring him down. That's a solid gain on the play. First down and 10. Increasing out motion from the offense. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That is broken up and incomplete. LSU and Arkansas, of course, is a border rivalry. It goes back to 1901, but it wasn't played very often until they came together in the SEC in 1992. Only once had they played in the previous 4 decades.
Yeah, Chris, when they got together in 1992, the Razorbacks hadn't beaten LSU, check this one out, since 1929. And after getting revenge in 1992, the series quickly
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal after that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers and maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And it's a bunch formation. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. It is hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. We'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The tight end has got it. Here he goes. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
So second down after the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. This is the 6th play on the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Now the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying for a touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Well, we're just getting started here. Now already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He finds some space. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. There's the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Field it at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short at the line of gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down after a short gain there. 3rd down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaks into the clear. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion with a big tight end. And the defense wants not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The talk strategy here. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. He's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. Timeout is called. Top strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's keep it in at Kevin Connors for the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Razorbacks. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that golden boot.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He can move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. And he'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The Razorbacks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a second down play. And from the shotgun, inside handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go, third and short on the seventh play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. And the hit just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers. They can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second and goal. They'll give it to him again. Slams right into the wall. They've got it for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about a third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold him to 3-point.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Here comes a first down pass attempt. To the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Able to knock it down. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. What a move into open space. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. You guys up front, lined up. It's first down. As we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage
team brings him down at the 26. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That picks up the first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock and give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. LSU getting set for the first and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this one.
Caught that at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Looking to to throw it again. On the move now. Touchdown, LSU. The quarterback takes it in himself. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle and get stuck. That was just not open for business today. And the timeout on the field. Talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Boom. They'll feed the back again. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play called on 3rd and short. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And the Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. And kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, Kurt, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.